This is vlog number 9. So, I wanted to go over a couple of things today. First being body fat percentage, which is the main headline on the video. You're going to need calipers. I bought these on eBay. They're digital. It's a simple method. You just press here and then reset to 0 once they're shut, and then it'll give you an accurate reading on your skin from around your body. There is an app which I'm going to show you how to download. What the name of the app is. It's called Plixi. That you put in your data that you get from your calipers. That gives you your body fat percentage. You choose whether you're male or female, put in your digits, and there's 3 different ways of checking the most accurate way. If you're kind of lower body fat is the one that I'm going to be using, which I'm going to show you. There are 2 other ones which are for higher body fat. So choose whichever one suits you the best. I'm going to be using the bottom one, and for this purposes because my body fat percentage is quite low. The other topic I wanted to cover, which relates to body fat, is how much you should be eating calorie wise. There's an app on the App Store called Simple TDEE. With that you can put in your age, you can put in your body fat percentage that you've just got from this. You can also put in whether you're sedentary or fairly active or very active, and then your results will show up how many calories is your baseline, and then how many calories you should be eating to cover your exercise and your baseline. So mine is in around 2000 baseline. If I did nothing, if I sat down, did 0, I would still be consuming 2000 calories. With my lifestyle, I'm in and around 3000, 3500, in and around there. Now both of these methods are not 100% accurate. This will give you a body fat percentage accuracy between 1 and 5% difference. So with me, I know I'm in and around 6%. The last time I did this, I was 4.2%. Now there's no way I'm 4.2%. It would be unhealthy for a start. I know I'm in and around 6, so this isn't completely accurate. The other one, the TDEE, again, it's not going to be completely accurate simply for the reason that everybody's metabolism is different. They're only making a guess, so they get fairly close, within maybe 100, 200 calories, but it's up to you. You try hitting those calories that it gives you, and then from there you adjust up or down, whichever suits you. So you can tell by yourself how much fat you actually have on you by either doing this again, or by checking the scales, or just by looking in the mirror. You'll know yourself once you've done this whether you have gained more fat or not. You know where it is put on your body. For me, it's around my belly button, so I know if my belly button starts to get kind of more dimply, I've gained more fat. So it's a simple method for me. So you'll know yourself. The other thing is the scales. Don't think just because you step on the scales one morning and they've gone up, you've gained fat. It's not the case. You don't gain fat overnight. It's impossible. The only way you're going to gain fat is over a long period of time. So don't be too surprised when you jump on the scales and it says 1 pound or 2 pounds more, or 1 or 2 pounds less. It's going to fluctuate simply because of water, or you had a big meal, or you didn't have a big meal and it's gone down. So it will fluctuate. The easiest time to take your weight is actually as soon as you wake up in the morning, after you've had your pee or gone to the toilet or done whatever you've done then step on the scales, that'll give you an accurate recording, and it has to be done at the same time every day. So that gives you an accurate recording of your weight. So next I'm just going to show you just how to do the two apps, the TDEE, the simple TDEE, and then the Plixi 9-point caliper system. So this is the TDEE calculator. You start with your age, mine's 50. You then put in your height, I'm 189 centimeters, then my weight, 80.5, body fat 6, and then I'm very active, so press that. I'm male obviously, and then there you can see 2,000 and 3,457. And the next one is Plixi. So that's the Plixi app. So I'm using calculation there you can see down the bottom. The last one. So it gives me a fairly accurate, because my body fat is fairly low. So let's go out of there. Back into put in the things. So the first one I put my age obviously. And the first one is top right is your pectoral, so that's where it is. On your pectorals. Second one then. Second one down is the axle, so that you raise your arm and it's kind of just under your armpit. Right there. So I'll input that then. And the first one on the bottom on the left there. Then the next one then is at your back, on the back of your arm, your tricep. The next one then is your back, around the back of your kind of your scapula. And then we move on then to the front, just beside your belly button. And it's got to be vertical, so squeeze vertically. And then the bottom left then is to the side where your obliques are at a 45-degree angle, which is important. And then your last one, bottom right, is your thigh. So again, it's a vertical one. So some of these angles are important. And then you press calculate, and it will give you your body fat. There you have it. Two simple apps. You can find out exactly where you stand with your fat percentage and keep your diet fairly under control. Last thing I want to say is there is one very good app where you can kind of put everything in that you eat. It's got a good database. You just simply need to have a Q scanner on your phone, and you can scan all the barcodes of all your food. It's called MyFitnessPal by Under Armour. So I'm not sponsored by them, but it's a great app. A lot of people use it to kind of track their calories, see how much calories are in each food, what the macros are, what the protein levels are, what fat levels are, and what carbohydrate levels are in each food. And it'll also give you a good readout of exactly how much salt and all the different contents of the food itself, so whether it's healthy or not. So my advice is go download that app as well. It's called MyFitnessPal by Under Armour. Lastly, please click that link for the videos if you haven't watched already. Click that for subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. And see you in the next one. Good night.